Miss G is here with Showbiz. Hopefully, we don't have any sad news.
Of course we don't, but we have men's gold in show business as well.
Okay.
Okay, so you know the men's gold brouhaha and Namwan responding to the Bank of Ghana, he being picked up by Iyoko and all that. So there was a post by media personality Nanaba and Namwan, and guess who went there to post the comments? Of all the people you can imagine.
No, okay, so I've heard.
You've heard?
Tracy Success.
Oh my goodness. Tracy went there to post the comments. So let's see her comments and then we'll read the feedback from Ghanaians.
Right, so it's out there, and it has to do with the notice by the Bank of Ghana. So that has been captured. Okay, and we have been talking about that notice by the Bank of Ghana, and Nanaba posts that on Instagram, and then Tracy Success comes in and says, Men's Gold doesn't take deposit. They buy gold with the money you give them and work with that gold to give you a return on your investment, which the last time I checked was around 10%. BOG should rather concentrate on the banks that are misappropriating people's money rather than the ones actually making. Okay, that part I didn't quite see. Okay, but I'm wondering what exactly did Nanaba post?
Okay, so that's what she posted in your show. So the screenshot.
No, she added. I believe she added.
There was no caption. I saw this. There was no caption. When she posted it, she didn't put a caption. When she posted Namwan's dance with the, he had a video that he posted and then wrote something. She didn't add a caption to all of the posts she posted on social media. I think I saw that. And then this is what happens. But Ghanaians would just not let Tracy be. You know that when Tracy got married, I sat here and I said that before she got married, her account was private.
Yeah.
Now she's made the account open and public. And so people are saying all sorts of things that, after she got married, now she's become a loudmouth, blah, blah, blah. Then I also gathered that during the wedding of Tracy Success and Sarkodie, Namwan was there showering some dollars on them. So, of course, he's a friend to the family. Why not defend him in this time? Maybe that's why. So let's read some of the comments that have come from some Ghanaians.
Right, so let's check those comments out. Immediately we have them on the screen. Okay, so Felicia Young Lee says, please stay away from this type of issues. Did you ever hear Stonebwoy wife do that? If you want respect, I just advance you. I
think he wants to say you advise her or advising her in advance, or I don't know what's that.
So people who can really put their things together will still hit at her. All right, Felicia Young says, get your popcorn ready. Let's read comments. Celine says, this girl is shaking a table, she might fall down herself. This table you are shaking, Tracy, Ghanaians will use you for dinner. And it appears, well, they actually
did. A lot of people, even talked about how quiet she was before she got married, now she's married and she's becoming a loud mouth.
So here's this other one. So I was wondering if this lady can talk. But she had been silent and laid back, not on spotlights. And all of a sudden, boom, married to Obidi, so she get mouth. I'm now understanding why Sarkodie waited for 11 years and she just did what he was afraid she would do.
Oh.
Tracy, you cool. Just don't start otherwise insane P. Stonebwoy's wife is not all over, neither John Dumelo's. Just be tagged amongst the good wives of all these men. Because frankly, don't tell me you are a wolf in sheep's clothing. I liked you for that. Don't make me dislike you for this.
But I'm sure she's...
There's another one. Abbas says, Madam, it's clear that you have no idea of what you're talking about. Please, don't be naive. Before BOG comes out to issue a notice, then they know what they mean. Instead of you advising people to desist from such investments, you are sharing your ignorance. When it collapses, go to government for your money. This guy didn't add what
but sad. I'm sure she's learned a lesson. Next time she would dare not, comment.
Media.
Oh my goodness. They say social media will show you your level. They place her on her level. Now let's move away from this and talk about Shatta Wale. And that Shatta Wale on Rhythms A to Z talked about his son. Now we're bringing this video because there's a response we want you to hear from Shatta Michy. So let's go back to that conversation he had with Nashoko about bringing up his son amidst the controversy. that you're co-parenting. When you say co-parenting, so Majesty spends a week with you, spends a week with Charles Nyama.
And so you are somebody's father.
Yes, of course.
You have a son that looks up to you.
Yes.
So
Not
when
just a
you
son,
do
like
those,
kids.
you know, controversial things and with the dirty wonder body and all those things, don't you feel that perhaps, do you think about your son when you do those things?
Babes, it's because people who think like the way you're thinking.
I'm not thinking in you.
Okay, no, okay. People who talk like the way you are talking don't really know how to explain things when they don't understand them. So you see me, I understand what I'm doing. I've come to understand that entertainment is a package. When my kid grows up, I'll tell him.
He gets it.
This is how entertainment is like. Maybe in Ghana we saw it's like, okay, about someone dresses say, but I found out that no, man, as an entertainer, I need to go all out. So when my kid comes and shows me something on YouTube, Daddy, what have you did? This one, it was very, very, very. You know, one time I'll tell him the story.
Only Baba God bless my tomorrow. How much be your amount?
So that's Shatta speaking about, you know, his son, how he's grooming or nurturing his son. Now, here's his baby mama, Shatta Michy, who says she has strict timing for her son's visit to the father. She's there monitoring everything because she doesn't want him to get influenced. Your co-parents, I think I've heard you say that already, that you're co-parenting. When you say co-parenting, so Majesty spends a week with you, spends a week with Charles Nyama Mensah.
Not a whole week, but he has visiting hours.
I'm excited about that one. I'm excited about that one. So you have a timetable.
Yes.
Hey, the way you say it is like you want to keep the guy to yourself. And say yes.
Supervised visiting hours.
Supervise. So you're there watching. You're going to visit your father, Majesty, but I'll be sitting down there watching you.
Yes, I'm watching. Because, you see, men are men, and I'm training up my child in a way that I don't want him to just see this side and go like, oh, I want to be this. Daddy's like this. I want to be this. I want to, you know, he likes it. He's active, so he's attracted to it. I want to, you know, take him away from that and see if he still runs back to it, I let him go. But if we can find something else, why not? So I will not let them spend too much time together.
Is that to say, Feli, I'm coming to you soon. Is that to say that you think that he would be influenced in a certain way that you feel might be negative to him?
Not negative. I won't say negative. I would say it would be preventing him from, ever since he was born, the only thing he has seen and heard was music, stage, and the recording and all that. That's the only thing he would ever see if I allow it to go on. And there's probably a hidden talent. He could be a footballer or something. And,
so what are you exposing him to?
Everything.
Like?
Everything. All round. Arts, football, basketball, swimming, everything. Just play and get tired.
Right. So I'd also want to believe that Shatta Michy is
you know, now she's taking the Shatta from the Michy.
Okay.
So she prefers to be called Michy.
Okay. So I'd want to believe that Michy is also living a very responsible life and not exposing the young boy to things that could.
Well, per what she says, per what she says, it looks like she is. Well, why are you concerned about, you know?
Well, yeah, because you're trying to take the boy away from the father or shield the boy from the father. And yet, okay, let's see how it goes.
Well, let's see how it goes, like Easy said. But remember, that episode is yet to be shown, though.
I think I'd say, may the Lord preserve the boy.
Well, we pray so, but there's a lot.
Fry. The parents can do whatever they want to.
If he wants to go wayward, he still will. That's true. That's true. But that episode will be showed in the next 2 weeks on the 18th of August.
Okay.
But there's more in that episode. But let's talk about Amhofe Patricia, who, you know, a lot of people have criticized for not having the acting skills. She's just on TV, people say she speaks like a baby, doesn't know what acting is all about. Here's she telling us that she's still learning.
Everyone has their opinion. I am still learning. As for that, I keep saying that I always find new ways to learn. So it's 5 years and counting. And I've worked with other people. I've worked with so many people. So, I mean, not everybody would like you. But I'm still learning. So if you didn't like the previous movie, trust me, you would like the next one. It's always a process.
Okay, so time to hear from D'banj once more. And quickly before I go, D'banj has a song out for his wife. You know what they had to go through. They lost their son, Daniel III. And, you know, people thought that after losing the son, the relationship between the two of them will go bad. But he sings Together Forever in the song.
Oh, my life, I swear I like. Should I you be my wife? You're a favor from God. Should I you a good die for me and you not for life? Even when it goes wrong, oh, baby girl, it's alright. Shakini make you check out Ferragamo. Shakini make you check out Modi Dada. Oh, for life, only you, baby, I no lie. Many things on my mind, oh, but you know, so now you pass, and together we go past. So when it tests that we pass through, and everything.
It's a shame though, because he's such a lovely boy.
Yeah. And I pray that, you know, I'm just happy because I was one of the people who thought that this marriage will go bad after this because, you know, people were asking, where was she? How could she be careless and all that? So I'm glad, and I hope that they have many more Daniel, the fourth, the fifth, you know, as many children as the one. So, you know, that'll be it for Showbiz. Thanks for having me.
But before you go, I'm sure a number of people, after having that conversation about what Nanaba had posted on Instagram and what Tracy Success had gone to put there as a comment, people will go back there to try and figure out, get to read some of the savage replies that have been put out there. But it turns out that
it's not there.
That post
has been deleted. But you know the bloggers that you trust them. It's all over social media.
The screenshots have been
taken, so you can go check this one out. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chief, for bringing us Showbiz. We're taking a break.